4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're facing the Elite Four in Emerald Kaizo, but we can only use grass types, no items in battle, set mode, but if anybody dies, we can revive them. So, the only thing that that has changed from the last stream is that I went back, all the way back, outside the Victory Road to get Shift Try to clean the Alakazam that was blocking us, and came back here. That was the only difference. Now, out of every single mon that we have available for this, we actually don't have a lot of options, and I really hope I don't need to go and search for a Venusaur. But I'd say that, not including Sunflora or Roselia or the Vileplume, these are gonna be our takes. So Shift Try, Meganium, Victreebel, Sceptile, Breloom, and Jumpluff, aka Ranger, Biologist, Landscaper, Botanic, Farmer, and the Florist. I think these are gonna be our options. Now, there's not a lot of planning we can do without any items or even only one type. First off, we're facing against the Elite Four Sydney, who has... Actually, it would be better if I just showed you this, right? Let's see... Let's see. Window capture... not this one. Well, I mean, I guess that is okay. But it's not supposed to be this... That's the Lua file that's keeping track of the mons. Let's see... Yep, I want this, and... we need to make this a little bit more visible for us, so... like so. Oop. And from the top... just like that. Okay. And I think that this is somewhat... yeah, this is okay. Okay. Well, actually, let's just bring the focus a little bit more on just the one we want. So let me make that change. Yeah, just like that should be good enough. Alright. There we go. Elite Four Sydney. Elite Four Sydney. This guy sports a Sableye, Jolteon, Tauros, Alakazam, Machamp, and Hound Doom. And really the only argument here is who goes first and when do we swap? Or when do we just let something die? We don't really have an answer for Sableye unless we just want to go power. And there's also the opportunity to go to move tutors. We might need to go to move tutors, actually. I'm thinking especially for Breloom to learn the Ice Punch. Maybe he can learn Ice Punch. Matter of fact, maybe we should do that first? Actually, let me check that real quick. We have... Mid, and I see the master. Well, I don't know if we'll ever find it, so I guess we're gonna try and fight with what we have. Okay. So let's see what we need. Well, first we need the farmer to handle the... we need the farmer to handle Tauros. So he's gonna be our third lead. I'm gonna need to teach Dig and Earthquake to someone, because we'll be dealing with Jolteon, who has Signal Beam. Wow, who has Signal Beam? Fantastic. What else do we have? For Alakazam, we're gonna have to go Shift Try, so he's gonna be the fourth. Jumpluff can handle the Machamp, hopefully. Hound Doom would be farmer again, if he can, or someone who can dig. This might be biologist against Sableye. So let's see. We're gonna need to teach some stuff. Let's see what we got around here. Roar, Seismic Toss, Blizzard, Light Screen. We've got Earthquake, and someone definitely needs to learn this. It's only between these two, so I think I'm gonna teach it to this guy right here. Right, this is the problem. Yep, we're gonna have to get the hell out of here. Yeah, I need to get rid of Rock Smash. Okay, who else can learn stuff like Dig? Ranger can learn it, so it's kind of important that he does. I think I will take Fake Out for this. Yeah, I think I will take Fake Out. This guy's gonna take Dig. Excellent. Then we have Psychic, but I don't think anybody here can really learn this. We have Rock Tomb, which might be useful at some point too. We have Aerial Aces. Yeah, I figured Shift Try and Botanic would be able to learn it. What else do we have? We have Facade, and that's about it. Not a lot of options. Okay, but what we definitely need is the Move Deleter. Where is he located? The Move Deleter... that's a good question. Should have checked this kind of stuff way before. Yeah, no shot. I actually cannot find this. Well, he should be nearby. We're gonna have to fly and plan. Which means we need Murkrow. Oh. I was holding the Pokemon so I couldn't get out. Alright. We're gonna need to find out where we wanna go. Damn. I'm pretty sure that there was a Move Tutor nearby. I'm not sure if... No, it wasn't Oldale, but... I know that we saw a Move Tutor or Deleter very early on in the game. Was it... Not Paddleberg, but was it already Rustboro? Doesn't sound like it would be. Okay, let me give a look at Moss Deep. Or Lily Cove. Yeah, Lily Cove is what I wanted. Because there are a few houses here. Trainer Fan Club. Cove Lily Motel. Not here. Maybe this house? No. Oh, probably this. Move Deleter. There we go. So first of all... Yeah, you can forget Strength. You can forget Rock Smash. You are okay. Florist is fine. And I think that Ranger is fine too. Alright. So that takes care of that. Now for the other question. Where can we find Move Tutors? Move Tutor. He requires hard skills, though I know I at least have one of them. Let's see. Move tutors, doesn't say here where. Move tutor location, I guess is what we need. Goldenrod outside the Pokemon Center? Nah, that's not correct, is it? There's no such thing as a Goldenrod city here. Move tutors located in various towns and cities that teach their respective move. Okay, so actually there aren't that many move tutors. We can only learn, it seems, Explosion, Substitute. I mean, Substitute's not too bad. Rollout, Dynamic Punch, Double Edge. Doesn't seem like we can do an awful lot. I guess it's not really an option. At least it doesn't look like it. Okay then. Then let's just move on. We fly back and we keep on checking out the TMs. Oh, why did I fly here? There we go. So, give me my victory bell back. Now let's see. So we've got Earthquake. Let's see, we have... Well, you cannot learn Rock Tomb. Water Pulse, Roar. Seismic Toss. I guess it could learn stuff like Light Screen or... Iron Tail? I guess I don't mind teaching it Iron Tail. Has the defenses and the attack, so I'll take that. Nobody here can learn Steel Wing. Okay, we've got a few more options, but I think I'll leave it at that. Okay. So, what we are facing is no joke, but worth a shot. So as Meganium attacks the Sableye, we have our starter to do Earthquake. We have a fighter for Tauros. We have a fighter for Hound Doom. We've got Shift Try for Alakazam and Machamp. Alright, then let's give it a shot and dive right in. If we lose, we try again. No worries. Okay, fight number 1. Sydney of the Elite Four. Tell me what you got. So Sydney opens up with Sableye. Yep. And we run with Biologist. Sableye, this could be just a direct Shadow Ball. I think it's the most direct thing that he can do. So I'm gonna just straight up Petal Dance here. Get a drop on Special Defense, please. Nope. Alright. This is a stab move, so despite our defenses, he gets the drop. That's just unlucky. We might still survive if he doesn't crit here. But I don't think we get the Sableye if we get a low roll. He went Shadow Sneak. I forgot about that. Okay, so this is what can happen. Alright, then let's see what I can do. Bring out Botanic. And Leaf Blade this guy. Yep. And that's easy. Sableye is done here. Right, good. Now, if he goes... Okay, he went Jolteon, so we have a shot here to just Earthquake. It's not gonna kill, but it should do plenty. And the best thing this thing can do to us is Signal Beam. We landed a crit. Okay, we got off lucky there. Okay, next up is Alakazam. Okay, we still need Sceptile here. Because we need to face that Hound Doom. So who don't I mind switching that might die? What does this Alakazam have again? This Alakazam probably sees Fire Punch, right? Yeah, it's Fire Punch definitely. So I think this is a swap to Landscaper here, because I don't really have a plan for this one. Everybody else we pretty much need. Okay. Landscaper, you're up. Yep, there's a Fire Punch. I think this is a one-hit kill. Or maybe not. Yeah, because this thing typically has... I don't think we're fast. Well, we might actually be faster. What was this thing's nature again? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, okay. It's one of the few that it doesn't actually say. Yeah, we're not faster. Okay. We swapped just for the sake of swapping anyway. Alright. So now I need to bring in Ranger. And this is Shadow Wall. He's faster than me. Okay, he cannot kill, but it did burn us. That is awful. That's unbelievable. It is still pretty good despite the burn. Alright, we die here. So you could explode, but we don't really get that option. Okay, best course of action here is to bring this guy back. Bring out Botanic and go straight for the kill. Now. This should be Leaf Blade here because it's a stab. Should do at least that 40%. Yep, there it is. Okay, here comes the Hound Doom. We still have Earthquake here despite that attack drop, which is pretty bad. Okay, Earthquake anyway, even if it's just chip damage, it should still do more than half. Alright, barely. Manages to kill. We take those. This thing is a stab move, so this is probably one hit kill here. Yep, there it is. Okay, what else can we do? Bring out Farmer here. Alright. Okay, Hound Doom is faster than Farmer. And it probably one hit kills us here. Yep. Alright. So when Hound Doom comes in, I need to swap out, basically. Yep, Aerial Ace gets the kill on the Hound Doom, but he still has two more at this stage. One of them is a Machamp. Yep. That we probably... Oh, wow. Oh, no. That's actually pretty bad. That's actually pretty bad. The fact that we cannot kill it in 2 hits. It basically means that I will actually need Victreebel for that. Just to give it more power. Okay, so let's see what we need. We already know that Biologist can handle Sableye right away. Botanic can get the Jolteon, but last time we beat him with a crit, so we don't really know if it can be done without a crit. I mean, but odds are he doesn't really kill us. The concern here is that Machamp... We might be better off stun sporing the Machamp to try and give us a chance. But we need some level of luck, because he needs to be genuinely paralyzed when we pull that off. I think this is gonna be mostly planning. Let's see. So, Biologist can't handle Sableye with 3 hits. Botanic should be able to tackle the Jolteon. But then the question is, how do I handle? Because Farmer should be able to handle the Tauros. But can we bait the Tauros out? Probably not. I have no one weak to Earthquake, Double Edge is neutral. HP Ghost will do absolutely nothing. So Tauros is definitely the last one incoming. So we already know that after Sableye, Jolteon comes in. So it makes sense to have Botanic in, get the kill, Jolteon comes out, and we kill him too. Then what would come out would be Alakazam. And that's the problem. Instead of handling... We don't have any ground type moves on Landscaper, that's the biggest issue. But I am surprised to see that Machamp is this resistant. This resistant to this. Then there's also the Intimidate Hound Doom. That Heat Wave completely kills us. Should we actually... Should we actually accept held items? I'm not sure if this is going to be doable without held items. That's my concern. I think we might have to go with held items at the very least. But then what do we have really? We don't get a lot of items here. Yeah, the game doesn't provide us with a lot of items anyway. Just citruses. Citruses would be our best bet. Held items, we also don't get that many. At least any that we found. I did get this one heart scale, but I have no idea where I can use it anyway. Let's see. Rock Tomb does make sense, and we can use it. Here it makes sense to have... Well, Light Screen or Reflect, we could kind of use both. I guess we'd benefit the most from Rock Tomb against that Hound Doom? Who can learn this? It's either Botanic or Ranger. Not a lot of option there, especially since both already have ground type moves. Aerial Ace is definitely useful against the Machamp. And we could have someone like Ranger learn it, for example. Honestly, instead of Giga Drain. So we can have him as well to face the Machamp. Facade, Secret Power, Steel Wing here doesn't do anything. And damn, imagine. Nobody here learns Overheat. Got changed to Recoiled, would be really nice though. We do have the HMs, but nobody here learns Fly or Surf. Should I consider adding the TMs? I'm not sure about that. It'll be annoying if we have to rely on crits all the time in order to win. That's my biggest concern. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's try this again. But instead of leading with Meganium, let's lead with Landscaper this time. He might have more firepower. Maybe he has more firepower and can actually get the kill in 2 hits. That would change things. Let's see. It could also make sense to try and stun Spore and get lucky with paras. But for now, let's just give it a shot with some simple firepower. Okay, not enough. Shadow Ball almost does half. Yep, and Sableye gets the kill. Okay, so what happens if I leave in Ranger at this moment? Okay, Shadow Ball is not enough. And then we're too weak to use Explosion against this thing. Battle Dance doesn't even do enough anyway. Okay. Yep, I see the pattern. Earthquake is enough to... Okay, this is important. Earthquake is enough to kill Jolteon in one hit. Now we know. Okay, I just need a safe switch here. Let's see. Earthquake also kills the Hound Doom in one hit. And what would be left would be Tauros and the Machamp. Who takes on a double edge and survives. Okay. But Tauros is still faster. Okay. It's barely there. It's not bad. It's barely there. What happened last time? Did he get a crit on us? No, he got a high roll. He can absolutely kill Victory Bell. It seems like Sceptile is gonna be pretty much carrying the whole team. I mean, he is the best one here. Okay, then we want Meganium, aka Biologist, for its high defenses, but we now know what we need to sacrifice in order to win the first battle. Okay, so this is Petal Dancing once, twice, 3 times. And I don't think we win here. Yep, perfect. Botanic comes in, Earthquake and kills. Then it's the Alakazam. How do we do this again? I'll sacrifice Landscaper and try something with Ranger at full health. Yep. Okay. And with Ranger at full health, we know we're not faster, so we need to do Explosion here, because we lose half our HP. And now I'll bring in Florist, because whatever comes next probably intimidates, or, well, that works too. Get the Stun Spore on the champ. He doesn't have Lumberry. Then what do we do? I'm thinking this is Brick Break. Yep. Barely surviving with a sliver of health. We're not faster than Hound Doom, but we stave off the attack drop and we can Earthquake here, which kills the Hound Doom. And now it's double Leaf Blade. And that's how we can win against Sydney. Cool. Alright. Okay, so that is clear now. This is still studying to see if it could be done in one go. The next one is gonna be the Elite Leader, the Elite 4 Phoebe. Phoebe? I think that's how you'd say it. Sporting a Gengar with Ice Punch, Ludicolo, Crobat, Gardevoir, Sableye, and Dusclops. So other than the Sableye and Dusclops, everything is... We pretty much know that the first 4 come first, because Sableye and Dusclops don't see any strengths against our teams. So first let's revive everybody. Okay. So let's see, what can we do against Gengar? Gengar is poison type, which is gonna make things very, very difficult for us. Best course of action would be to go with Ranger here, but I think Ranger dies first. We deal some damage on the Gengar. Let's see, what else can we do? I think that this would be Landscaper to handle the Ludicolo as much as possible. We don't really need Farmer here, because this is mostly Pokemon that are resistant or even immune to fighting anyway. So, I mean, we can still do Grass-type moves, so I guess it's fine. We have no real way to handle the Crobat without Thunder Punch, but Farmer dies to a one-hit anyway. Maybe the best shot would be to have Rock Tomb to deal some damage. Since it's holding leftovers, we can also aim for a Florist Stun Spore. And that might actually be the best course of action there. Gardevoir. I guess it makes sense to try and kill with a Landscaper, but I don't really see a way to beat this one safely. Let's just go dive into the battle and study what could be done. It's just like the first one. Let's see. So Phoebe opens up with a Gengar. So I guess we try and go for Shadow Ball. Ice Punch should not be a kill here. Doesn't freeze. It's almost a kill. Okay. Since it's almost a kill, we can at the very least lead in with Landscaper. And we can leave Blade and done. Then out comes the Ludicolo, which means free Sludge Bomb. Awesome. And then out comes the Gardevoir, who sees... well, Psychic, actually. Psychic deals the most damage. It's probably fast enough too. So this should be Leaf Blade, I guess? Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Then out would come the Farmer, even though it's really, really slow. I think I will take Florist here and go for the Giga Drain. Not even enough. Okay, and that would be then Biologist with Petal Dance, and out comes the Crobat. Body Slam does not do enough. Yeah, the Crobat's gonna be the biggest issue, because then Farmer cannot handle this. Yep. And we have no response to this. Yeah, no shot. Okay. So at least we've established that. Crobat is definitely the threat. So let's see. The best way would be to check if Ranger can survive one Air Slash from Crobat and just do Explosion there. Which then means we need to face against Gengar in a different way. Would I be willing to go Biologist first? I mean, it's worth a shot, right? But one thing is certain, I think this time we need to use Explosion on the Crobat. If we can even survive, that is. Okay, so Petal Dance should do barely anything, and we got Frozen. Yeah, that's really not gonna help me out. Damn, imagine. Okay, let's get a situation where we don't get Frozen. Iron Tail does half, which is insane. And then out comes the Ludicolo, which means we can Sludge Bomb here. Pretty good. This is Pedal Dance. Alright. Now, could Ranger deal enough damage here? Yes. He's just double teaming. Alright, good. Then against the Sableye. What does Sableye see in this situation? This could be a bunch of double teams. Is it holding a Lumberry? It is. Okay, so there's no point. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying as hell. So first it'll waste 6. Oh my god, it has recovered too. This might mean we need to go all the way back for Toxic Protect strats. Yeah, we can't let them do this. We definitely need that. I think we're gonna have to go all the way back then and get Toxic Protect strats. Let's see. Unfortunately, I got rid of Toxic. I would need to move Relearner. I mean, that can be fixed just by adding the TMs. I'm just wondering if there's another way. Thing is... let's see. Whoops, I was looking for something else. Double team and recover, plus the Lumberry, which means we need to hit on the Sableye. Huh. On the Sableye, I would need to hit with 2. Okay, I see what we need. I need to hit Sableye with 2 Toxics, and for Dusclops, I still need Feint Attack. I still need Feint Attack to not miss the double teams. It's my only chance. If my Shift Try has Feint Attack, then it'll work. For Crobat, we'd need to Explode. That's the only chance I see. We can handle the Gengar and the Ludicolo and the Gardevoir. The issue is that Sableye and Dusclops pretty much force us to go into other strats. In fact, we need to see the rest. Are there other strats that we should account for? Let's see. Glalie, Regice has Explosion. 2 of these have Explosion. Wailord has Self-Destruct. I mean, most of these are Water type. Glacier should not be that difficult for us. The problem is going to be Drake, because we need Dragon Claw. And we only have 1 who can handle dragons, and nobody has ice moves. This one will be horrifying. We have a fighting type to handle the Tyranitar. Latios and Latias, we're gonna need bug type moves, which we don't have. And we can probably learn them somewhere. But yeah, Dragonite can take hits from rock and Salamence. Yeah, we definitely need the move Relearner. Okay, and then there's Steven. Wait, I can't show you guys Steven. God damn it. Yeah, just like that. Steven has a Metagross, a Starmie, a Jirachi, a Mewtwo, Aerodactyl, and Deoxys attack. which means I guess the Metagross, this could be 2 crunches, I guess, from our starter. Starmie dies to any Mon we have. But then they have 3 psychic types. Okay. Then let's do the following. Let's go all the way back. We need to find the move Relearner, because we need to relearn Feint Attack. We need to recover Toxic, or to find that TM. And then I think we're set. The biggest issue will be remembering where those things are. I think I will leave Jumpluff for now. So now the question is, where the hell is the move Relearner? Well, if they haven't changed anything... the move reminder would be... where? Move Maniac, Falarbor, Battle Tent. I think I've even spoken to that guy. Where is Falarbor? This is Lily Cove, Fortree, Mauville. Damn, where? Oh, it's all the way up here. Okay, so let's see. This one? Move Tutor. There we go. Okay. So this one can learn... it can learn Rock Slide? Oh, that changes everything. Botanic could learn Frenzy Plant. It can learn Rock Slide. X Scissor? Oh, wow. Superpower? I would take this, given how slow it is. Dynamic Punch is 50%, but it's guaranteed to cause confusion. This thing can learn Rock Slide. Mach Punch. Mach Punch is not that bad if we actually needed it. Refresh and Rock Slide. Everything can learn Rock Slide. Holy moly. Ranger can recover Feint Attack. And this one I know I need, so I'm gonna just teach it. Wait, not a good idea. Not a good idea because we only have one heart scale. We'll take care of that. Gunk Shot. 120, accuracy 100. Oh my god, we definitely want this one. And we might want to reteach sleep powders on everybody instead of relying on para. Okay, so we definitely have some options here. And now I'm actually curious, can our Jumpluff pick up anything as well? Also Roselia, Sunflora, let's actually check them. Because this might be a game changer. I didn't realize that so many of them could learn Rock Slide. I'm definitely adding heart scales though. Okay, let's see. The Arborist. Only Sleep Powder, but that's... it's not gonna change anything. Nothing on the Sunflora. Nothing really on the... Grass Whistle is 70. I thought this was 55. I guess it got buffed. Okay. Florist can learn Bounce. Absolutely should learn this. Picks up Silver Wind. Okay, this is fantastic. Okay. So nothing impressive on the Roselia there. Or Sunflora, or Vileplume. So it's pretty much the same team that we had planned, no changes at all. Alright. So what we need now is heart scales. And rather than search for hidden items, I will just add them. So guys, just give me a moment. We have a lot of stuff to relearn. see. Bag. And we need heart scales. Where's my heart scale? I know I have one. There it is. Alright, this is plenty. Okay, and heart skills, good. So now we got stuff to learn. First of all, the rock slide. Not to mention it can cause flinching. Now, I would give up on the body slam here. What else can you learn? That's about it actually. We really only need that. For Botanic, it's definitely rock slide. Question is over what? I think it's gonna have to be over Crunch. Yep, it's gonna have to be over Crunch. We also need X Scissor. Okay, now this is a question because we do need all of these. We need Dragon Claw. We need Leaf Blade. Huh. Would I be willing to take X Scissors instead of Rock Slide? And leave others with the rock moves? Might have to be the play there. Okay. Then there is Ranger, who needs to relearn Feint Attack over Shadow Ball. Farmer. Farmer should definitely learn Superpower over the Brick Break. I'm not sure if he should learn anything else. I mean, Counter could be viable if he could survive any attack, which I don't think he can. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna have a chance to learn Thunder Punch. We're always gonna prefer pretty much anything else. I think I'll teach him Mach Punch over Thunder Punch. And even the counter, in case we survive something, this will give us some level of strategy. Yeah, we'll make this guy a pure... well, he can keep Giga Drain, I guess. Yeah, leave him like this. Then for the Florist, who learns Bounce, we should take that over Stun Spore? Definitely over the Aerial Ace. And you should also learn Toxic. Learn Toxic over the Stun Spore. We're not gonna have moments where we can afford to use Synthesis. So this is gonna be Silver Wind. Yep. And I'm also looking at that Sleep Powder, but I guess since we have Toxic, let's refrain. Landscaper, this would be a 120 Gunk Shot. And you should also learn the Sleep Powder over the Stun Spore. Okay, this gives us some semblance of strategy. The only difference now is that I still don't have Toxic. But I think we only need one to learn it. TM Toxic is located in the Fiery Path. Oh, I see where it is. I see where it is. Okay, then we can go and get it. To be honest, I think we'll only need one to learn that. Just give me the flying one. So from here, we need to go all the way back. And I think, yep, there it is. Right. Oh crap. I still have the flyer with me, so let's make our lives easier. Fly back to Lava Ridge. And I need a Pokemon that can learn Strength. I mean, I think you can, right? I think Meryl could learn it. I'm almost certain. Let's see. See, there it is. Alright, that works. Oh, right. Fly me back instead here. It's safer. And do the whole thing again. Okay. And here we are. And now we can use Strength. So Toxic's in here. No trainers here though. TM6 Toxic. Nice. Alright. I can take this one out, recover the Victory Bell. And we can just fly straight to the League. There it is. These are not grass types. Yep, they stay at the bottom. Okay. Now what we need to think about is who gets the Toxic. A lot of people can learn it. The easier strat would be to have Biologist learn it because it can last, honestly. This one can take a lot of hits. Plus, I wouldn't mind getting rid of the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb will benefit nothing. No one in the entire league is weak to poison. Well, to poison moves. We need everything this guy has. Absolutely everything. I guess I'll leave him as is for the Giga Drain. You will need also everything you have. Maybe we could lose the Aerial Ace here, but it's not certain. I don't mind giving you that over Thief, actually. Yeah, I don't mind. But you do have the Sleep Powder already, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll stop trying to teach it. Go for Meganium here. Teach it to Biologist. Right. I think this will be the play. So let's try and fight again from section number 1. So we lead up with Meganium for this guy. Yep, it's fine by me. We Pedal Dance, we Pedal Dance. He survives with 1, which is annoying, but it's okay. Botanic swoops in. Leaf Blades, Jolteon comes in, that's an Earthquake. And then Alakazam comes in. Okay, now we need to sack someone. So this is the point where we sack the Landscaper. Unless you're fast enough. You're not going to be fast enough. Yep, there it is. So now we can tank 1 hit, so this is Explosion immediately to get rid of Alakazam. And what is left at this point is Machamp, Tauros, and Hound Doom. So, this is Guts Machamp. So we bounce and we miss. Alright. Then here, this is Leaf Blading the Machamp. Oh, this did not work at all. He went through the para. Yep. This did not work at all. We got a little bit unlucky. But I think this is still leading with Meganium no matter what. The thing is that without the Protect, I might need to find the Protect too. Because there's no point in having Toxic if we can't really stall. Okay. Let's see here. Ranger would just explode, right? Yep, that would be the strat. Okay. Sleep Powder? Oh, never mind that. Sleep Powder could have been the play there. Landed the crit, so he killed us. I mean, it's not bad, it's just not good enough. Though we did land the high crit ratio. So it is doable, at the very least. And the question is Phoebe. Well, you know, after we revive everybody. Survived with 5 HP. Then to handle Phoebe. Would this be Biologist again? I mean, it could be, right? Just to handle the Gengar. Let's see what we can do with this one. I already know that Iron Tail deals some good ass damage here. Yep. Ludicolo, I no longer have a response. My best shot is to Petal Dance here, which is still amazing. Then for the Gardevoir, who has a Lumberry, this is Thunder Wave. So, you know, do as much as you can. Alright. So let's see if Ranger can actually survive this. Alright, we forgot the PP. I didn't realize that there was only one PP. Okay, let's go again. Shouldn't have done that. This should have been Iron Tail. Okay, that's still some great damage. Petal Dance again, doing a great job. This is X Scissors. And yep, this is X Scissors again. Yep. At this stage, I think this is actually sacking the Sceptile. And now to test. But he flinched us. No, that cannot happen. The only way to get the kill here is if we explode. Okay, so just so you guys see. We can absolutely handle the Gengar, the Ludicolo, and the Gardevoir just like we planned. Best way to beat the Crobats is to explode them. I need Shift Try to handle the Dusclops. And I need our poison type, our poison one. I need poison on the Sableye. This is gonna be tough. Cause I just realized I thought Toxic on Meganium. But I do have Jumpluff with Toxic anyway, so it still works. Exactly. No, this still works. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so this is what I think is gonna happen. We need Biologist to get the kill on Gengar. We don't get the kill on Ludicolo. We lose Meganium. We swap to not Botanic. I think this is a swap to Victreebel instead. Swap to Victreebel, get the kill with Gunk Shot. Then it's probably Gardevoir because, you know, Fire Punch. It's gonna be Thunder Wave first, so we can at least land one Gunk Shot on Gardevoir. Gets the kill. I'll probably swap immediately to Shift Try, so I can Feint Attack and kill the Gardevoir. Crobat comes in, we explode. And then against the Sableye, we still have the Jumpluff. But then the key is, yeah, we need to land Toxics fast. Now we might still have to leave the league, because this might still not be enough. We might need the Protect TM. Speaking of which, where can I find it? TM Protect in Emeralds is in the Lily Cove City for 3k. That's dirt cheap. Okay, we might need to go back and handle that if we cannot. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this one again. Okay, missing the Iron Tail twice is annoying. That's quite possibly the worst RNG yet. Yeah, this one won't work. This is just horrible RNG. Okay. 3 turns of sleep, 4 turns of sleep, woke up. Alright, good. Okay. So now, this is actually Landscaper instead, where we Gunk Shot. Gardevoir comes in. Still a Gunk Shot. Great. Alright. Now, we need to land this. I keep forgetting this. I keep forgetting to get the goddamn PP restored. Alright. That works. So I think that's gonna be the play. So we need to Iron Tail here. We're probably not gonna get the kill because that was an extremely low roll. Oh, never mind. Pedal Dance here. Yep. Then we bring out Landscaper for the Gunk Shot. Now, land this Sleep Powder. She has a Lumberry. I forgot about it. Alright. So this is gonna be Ranger for the Aerial Ace. Dusclops swoops in, so I can Feint Attack. But now I have no response. This thing's gonna start double teaming. Yep. So this is Toxic immediately. Yep. Now you need to hit this one. Perfect. That takes care of you. I think here I just Silver Wind to try and get a buff. Which doesn't happen. Okay, guess I can send Ranger in. Right. And out comes the Crobat and I have no response for it. Literally can only do a Mach Punch. Yeah, it's not gonna work. We need to absolutely have Explosion to face this one. I know that Ranger survives. So, Alright, that's pretty good. That was some good ass RNG. That was excellent. Then I think this would be Farmer. No. What am I saying? This is Gunk Shot. This is Gunk Shot immediately. This Crobat does have... No, it has leftovers. We're not faster though. And he flinched us. Okay, does he get 2 flinches? He did. Okay. That RNG is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, guys. It's just bad luck all around, unfortunately. He went Surf? Huh, funny. Nice Skunk Shot. Okay, gets the high roll there. So here... This is Ranger in immediately for the Feint Attack. Yep. Feint Attacks the Dusclops. Okay. Okay, this is toxicking the Sableye. I'm guessing I should have kept Synthesis in that case. Yep, and then all that's left is the Crobat and we still lose. Nope, can't be. What am I missing? I think the only part where I'm messing myself up is when I bring out... He's bringing out Dusclops early on. Which means I need to bring out Jumpluff. If I bring out Jumpluff first, would he see Crobat? I mean, he should see Crobat with every single one. He should see Crobat with every single one, no matter what I do. Let's see. What if I avoid bringing Sceptile? Let's see. Okay, we got Frozen, that's the worst luck possible. No, we still survived though. Alright, so I already know that Landscaper Gunk Shot handles this. Alright. Nothing we can do here. Now, Ranger cannot... Perfect. Okay, this kills the Crobat. So now it's either Sableye or Dusclops. So I'm gonna bring out Florist here. Yep, perfect. So that we can do a Toxic. And we gotta land it. Thank you. Silver Wind did not give us the boost. Okay. All that's left is Sableye and Dusclops now. That's some good ass damage. Good. And now against this guy. This thing is about to double team. We don't really have a response. Best shot is to swap in immediately. And and try and land Leaf Blades on this guy. One. Unlucky. That was the best RNG we had. Okay. This is actually really complicated because we are going to need... We need Shift Try to kill Dusclops without taking damage. Actually. We need Dusclops to come out first. Try only double teams. He can only try double teams on us. Okay, so let's see. Meganium kills the Gengar fairly consistently, somewhat. Deals a little bit of damage on the Ludicolo. We kill the Ludicolo immediately with a gunk shot, that's no issue. And we deal some massive damage to Gardevoir. When we kill the Gardevoir, what comes next is key. We need, after the Gardevoir, for Dusclops to come out. Only use double teams as we kill with Shift Try. Then as Sableye comes out, swap Jumpluff in. Either that or I start thinking of... Breloom might be the weak link here. I do need Breloom for Glacia though. I'm thinking if a Vileplume, or actually let's go all the way back. Could we have other strats here? Not really. This is again toxic. This thing can't do much more. They all have roughly the same moves. There's really nothing here. Our other shot is to get a Venusaur, which I'm coming to terms with the fact that we do need. I didn't want to accept it, but I guess we really do need Bulbasaur. So let's see, where was it again? It was here. Let's try and get it. Yep. Oh! There was still Cacnea? Oh, I guess that's an option too. It's Dark type. Alright. Huh. I didn't even realize. Holy crap. So there was still Cacnea. Alright, Groundskeeper. We could go with Groundskeeper. I haven't taken that one. You're gonna be that guy. Groundkeeper. How am I gonna do that? Groundskeeper. Okay, Groundkeeper. It's gonna be like this, Groundkeeper. Okay, so we still have something else. Shroomish, nothing there. I completely forgot about Cacnea, can't believe it. Chikorita we already have. As well as Seedot. Oddish. That's also fine. I know there's still a Bulbasaur here. Still Chikorita. I'm thinking if one of the fossils is a grass type. I think Lileep is Bug Rock, I'm not so sure. But if she is grass type, Cradily might actually be really good. It's really tanky. Might also be the key. Execute was here? I genuinely had no idea. Oh wow. It's really trying to avoid getting in the damn ball. I mean, I guess I don't mind toxicking. Might raise my chances to actually capture this thing. Thank you. Okay, so there was execute still. Okay, there's still quite a bit of There's still a bit of options. Okay, we definitely should have done this way earlier in the run. You are gonna be the agronomist. Apparently that's a soil expert. Okay. Literally came in searching for a Bulbasaur. Ended up getting out of here with a Cacnea, an Execute, and a Bulbasaur. Not a Bulbasaur yet, but we will get there. I promise you guys. I swear Bulbasaur is here. Come on. Still a bunch of Hoppips. For the first gym, it might actually be the worst grass type that you can catch here, because Hoppip is flying type, which means rocks have a field day with you. Cacnea Cacturn. I can see Cacturn being useful. He might even be better, depending on the nature. He might actually be better than my Shift Try. Execute for being psychic. I'm not so sure. Not so sure what he learns. Bulbasaur, I mean, I'm also not sure what Bulbasaur can give us, because, you know, Grass Poison, it's not that much of a difference from Vileplume or Roselia, but the fact that he's a starter Pokemon might give him buffed stats in this version of the game. I can't confirm that, to be honest. Okay, it's seen Execute, seen Sunkern. There you are. Bulbasaur. Alright. So you should be... Oh yeah, horticulturist. We still have that. How the hell is that even gonna fit? Horticultist? Yeah, horticulturist. It's the easiest way. Okay, let me actually check how many grass types exist. Here. Okay, so grass types would be... Okay, we haven't found Tangela, for example, but I don't see how it would be worth anything. Because, you know, it doesn't evolve. And other than Tangela, that seems to be it. Well, Tangela and Tropius. But yeah, I was right. So, Cradily is a rock... Cradily is rock grass, though. Okay, so I do need Lileep. Where can we get the Lileep? Lileep might actually be absolutely crucial for the league, come to think of it. I'm just checking where we can catch a Lileep, guys. Just give me a moment. Let's see, moves, encounters, okay. I see the encounters. Is Laleep not in the game? What the heck? Holy crap. I think Laleep is not in the game. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to show up where I'm searching at the very least. Damn, I should have actually checked this. Normally in the default Pokemon Emeralds, there would be a tower in the desert. We can go there and check if it's there, because if it is there, all right, then there's no more questioning. Let's try and find that one out. I can fly, right? Yeah, I can fly. Desert's over here. Okay, let me put up max repel here. Okay, this is clearly one of those. Nothing here. Don't think the fossils are actually here. No. We're out of luck there. Let's see, I guess the other option I have is first to clear out these guys. Yeah, you can keep on missing that. Come on. Nope, this one is Regirock's place. There is this though. It's just a hard scale. Well, this sucks. At this point I have to assume that Laleep is not present in the game, but I am still gonna double check. There is a fossil Maniac east of Fall Arbor Town. Okay, let's see if that works. Apparently, just east, there is a guy here that's... Oh! I didn't mean to actually... Oh, what the heck? Okay, is it over here? Nah, this one just collects suit. Okay, the flutes might be interesting. Well, we're not really using items as it is, so... Nobody really here to help us out. Alright. Then let's try in town if there is a Maniac. So according to the page that I'm looking at, once you have obtained the goggles, you can talk to the fossil Maniac just east of Falarbor town. He'll tell you some information about finding the fossils. Right. There was the why not, there was... I think that's about it, actually. Mirage Tower. It will disappear and reappear in the desert as the player visits and leaves the route. Right. The entrance to which... Fossil Maniac's house, Route 114. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Route 114. Oh, it's actually here. Alright. If you can't bear to go without a fossil, look in a desert where there are boulders and sand that may hide fossils. And now it should be unlocked. Just a quick healing, just because... There it is. This is all we needed. Oh, I need the Mach bike. I think I have it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, I don't have Rock Smash with me, but I do need it. God damn it. Anybody can learn Rock Smash. There's gotta be somebody. Come on. Damn it. Okay. I know someone here has the Aerial Ace TM, right? That I can afford to... Yeah, let's go with you and I'll reteach it later. Alright. So, off with the Mach bike. Brrr. Yippee! Okay, and now I know that I actually need to do this. And here we are. Oh, we really didn't need this. Claw fossil? No. Root fossil? Heck yeah. And everything crumbled away. Okay, that's very, very important. Cradilli might be the whole key to this, because Cradilli can handle a lot of stuff. Now what else do we need now that we got that? I know I'm forgetting something. Okay, so now we got options. Oh, right. I know what I'm forgetting. Who the hell revives my fossils? I think that's Rustboro though, right? I'm pretty sure that's Rustboro. Yeah, it is Rustboro. That's all I needed. We gotta fly again. And I think it was actually in here, right? Devoncorp. Yep, it's this guy. Cool. Let's get someone on the team very quickly. Murkrow, you can't stay in. Thank you for the Lilip. And Lilip. Right, that's a good question. Which name? Which name are you gonna get? That's a good ass question, because we're pretty much exhausting everything. There is a more generic garden center employee, facilities manager. There's stuff like that. You know what? I'm gonna make this one, since it's a flower, I'm just gonna call it Flower. This is our final one. There we go. Okay. So, to really know what we have at hand, this is now the annoying part. Yeah. By the way, Lilip is rock grass, okay. Suction cups firmly anchors the body, so you can't use roar on me, basically. Okay. Bulbasaur has Overgrow, Chlorophyll, Sand Veil ups evasion in a sandstorm. Comes with Seismic Toss, okay. But other than that, nothing overly impressive. Okay guys, I think we're gonna end it here. Because now comes the boring part of me having to take these Pokemon and just bumping them up all the way to level 100, and that's just no fun. I wanted to finish the league in this stream, but we're not prepared. We clearly needed a lot more variety, and now we got it. The question is, what can we do with the variety that we now have? But that's something I need to plan off stream first. I will change the schedule, and probably on Friday we will finish this game. By then I will have everything leveled up at level 100. So for today, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sorry it didn't go as planned. These things sometimes happen. I will update the schedule and see you guys next time. We're live also at 11:30 for some more Soul Hackers 2, where we're just finishing some mini bosses and potentially ending the game. Bye.